Hello, welcome to episode 4 of Backyard Banter. On a Saturday morning, as we like to record these sessions, but on a Saturday, on a weekend where most of the country and a lot of countries around the world are mourning the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. And I just wanted to start off by saying, giving you an insight and sharing as an Australian why this affects us more than you might expect if you're a little bit bewildered. You have to realise that Queen Elizabeth was the reigning monarch for 70 years, 70. That's longer than most Australians have been alive. So we've only ever known, most of us, as an Australian living in the UK or other Australians around the world, we've only ever known the Queen as the monarch, as the ruler of the Commonwealth. Whether you're a royalist or pro-monarchy, that's irrelevant. She was a person who we identified with and was part of our growing up. And so, I'd like to recognise that fact and just say that on behalf of an Australian living abroad, we're feeling the impact as if a close family member had passed as well. So there's a really good article in The Guardian this morning, I'm going to link it down below, that shares the insights as to why the Queen was so revered by a lot of Australians. But let's now get back into HoteliTECH. Today's episode is going to be about hotel software discovery, hotel reviews, marketplaces, hotel tech awards. So where do I start with this? Well, I think one place to start is what I saw on LinkedIn this week. Maybe you saw it as well, or maybe you saw it and ignored it like I almost did. And that is Travel Tech Awards. There was something there in my LinkedIn about the nominees, the finalists, the final nominees of the world's best channel manager. And the post was about click and not, who's your world's best channel manager from the list of nominees. And I saw that, I thought, I can't ignore this. I hope it's good. I hope the shortlist is credible. So then I'll vote. Anyway, you can see it for yourself. Look, SiteMinder is not the world's best channel manager. It's definitely not in the top 5. For me, it's in the top 5, for sure. Not there. None of those channel managers are the world's best. They're decent. I'm not going to say any more than that, but it's about sponsorship. These awards shows and review sites are a bit of a sham, a bit dodgy in my opinion. But there was no SiteMinder in that shortlist. There's no Chanex. There's no Cubulis, and I could go on with other really, really good channel managed technology. So that wasn't the trigger. That was something that I always wanted to talk about software reviews this week anyway, in episode 4 of Backyard Banter. But that was a little bit like a bit of fuel to the fire. I was like, oh, really? World's best channel manager? Okay, great. Mental note, mention on the Backyard Banter. So now, for any hotelier who wants to learn or find out and look for new software, let's call it hotel discovery, software reviews, there's lots of different places. You've got Hotel Hero, which had really strong potential, but then those guys got acquired by Apaleo, and I don't think the Hotel Hero platform is still operating, but there was potential there because those 3 guys, Florian and his mates, were all out of hotel school in Switzerland. Really good start there, really good potential. And then you've got Toolie Tips. Toolie Tips, an unfortunate name. I did meet, I think it's Maximiliano. I met the founder in a nightclub in Berlin. And anyway, he recognizes that Toolie Tips, as the plane goes overhead, he recognizes that Toolie Tips not the best particular name or a brand. Okay, the plane's gone now. So Toolie Tips, he recognizes that's not necessarily the best name. It's primarily for the Italian market. I think it's still operating. Super clunky website, really poor UX, really poor English translation. And any Australian there who knows about what happens at the end of school year, where all the kids go on the Gold Coast for the end of year, and the term toolies and schoolies. Anyway, unfortunate name. So, hoteliers have got a choice. They can look at, Hotel Hero's not around anymore. Toolie Tips is not ideal. HTR, I'm not a fan at all, and I'll leave it at that. This content is all, I'm really striving to be positive all the time, just like Radio Monaco with DJ M4T. This is hashtag good vibes. This content is striving to keep it positive and just good vibes. So yeah, I'm not a fan. And so what else is out there? You've got Hotel Minder. You've got Hotel SAS with Elena Mateos, which is a platform or a marketplace primarily for the Spanish-speaking market. You might think Spain, well, yeah, but all of South America, Central America, big market, the Spanish speakers. And then you've got Hotelovate for the Nordics primarily, but Hotelovate have a very strong co-founder, Hannah Luck, who her and the team are supplementing that marketplace with consultancy advice. So hoteliers can, see the different software that's there, but also select a consultant to help them on board and maximize the utilization of that software. So excellent concept. But for me, my preferred platform today, not just what it represents today, but where I see it in the future, is ExploreTECH. So ExploreTECH is headquartered in Dubai. The co-founder, Ralph Mellis. Ralph is a great guy. Hi, Ralph. We have similar backgrounds. He went from high school to hotel school, to hotels, to hotel tech. And so whenever Ralph and I have caught up over the years for a coffee, it's always a great chat. I mean, it's usually about kite surfing, martial arts, maybe strength and conditioning. But then we always get onto hotel tech. Always enjoy speaking with Ralph. He's got the insight, he's got the knowledge, and he understands the nuance between software solutions and how hotels operate. So if you look at ExploreTECH, the platform's in a very early stage. The focus primarily now is on the Middle East and African market to begin with. But when it becomes ready for the rest of the world, it's going to be awesome. The categorization of software, the ability for hoteliers to see what software solution is available, and then what systems integrate with it. There are consultancies services also available for it. I would say have a look at it, but at the end of October, I think there'll be the V2, and I think that's where you'll see a really slick operating platform. Like I said, it's very early days today. It's a little bit clunky in areas. However, there's you'll see already what I mean by the structure and the foundation is way more hotelier friendly in terms of discovery. And so apologies for that plane that flew overhead. I hope you understood. I think it flew overhead when I was talking about Toolie Tips, so no great loss. But I hope you all have a great weekend. That was episode 4 of Backyard Banter.